Scene 1, take 29.
I see a ball rolling down a track. I know exactly where it's going to fly and where it's going to hit based on its speed. I do all these calculations subconsciously in my head. And I think that just comes from so much experience rolling balls. A Rube Goldberg machine is a machine that does a simple task in a very complicated way. Once I have a theme, like in this case, making bread, I'll go out and buy all the things I can think of that are involved in making bread. Eggs and flour and dough and rolling pins. And then I'll just play with them for a while. And then I kind of have these fun discoveries through that process, and I end up using those and figuring out how to connect them all, like a giant puzzle. That's the best part for me, you know, just playing with these objects. That's how I started this when I was a kid, and that's why I still do it now. Playfulness, I think, is very important, and often overlooked when you're an adult, you know, because when you're relaxed and in that playful state, you do things that you wouldn't normally do. And because of that, you make connections that you might not have made, and you can come up with something much more interesting. I like to have a lot of slow elements that build anticipation. For example, there's a part where the salt shaker is swinging, and it looks like it's supposed to hit this bottle, but then it misses. And so you think that it's failed, it hasn't worked, and then it keeps swinging, and then eventually it hits it. And that sort of like surprise element, or there's a constant risk of failure, which makes the success so much sweeter. Ah! Everything you see is made out of objects that you're familiar with, but they're used in unfamiliar ways. And by doing that, I hope people just sort of like see all the potential for fun and play and magic and all these everyday objects that they might take for granted.
Oh, that worked.
She is my baby.